it's Keesh Curls. So coming to you guys today to wrap up my 30 days of regrow naturals and that whole challenge situation. I will be measuring my hair at the end of this video to conclude the review. So I'm going to start off with the shampoo. This is their growth stimulating sulfate free shampoo. I have washed my hair once a week and I've used this each time that I wash, and I really do like this shampoo. I wasn't sure about it on the first use, but over time I really do like it. It gets my hair nice and clean. My hair doesn't feel stripped and it hasn't hurt my color at all. I have been using Alpha G exclusively for the past 4 months or so, ever since I got my color. So this was the first shampoo that I've tried outside of the Alpha G Curlific, and I really do like it. This is a product out of the line that I definitely will be repurchasing and incorporating into my regular routine. The next product is the Deeply Rooted Moisturizing Conditioner, and I just want to show you this. Can you see it? It is gone. Like, I literally scraped it out to use it. This is absolutely my favorite thing that I've used in this line. I love the way my hair feels. I love the way my curls clump together and feel luscious and soft, and my hair is super duper shiny. It is not comparable to my texture treatment, but again, I don't use my texture treatment as a conditioner, so as a conditioner this is definitely going to be my go-to. I love this stuff. I will always repurchase this as long as it exists, and this is the formula for it. This I really recommend you purchasing, because regardless of whether or not it has made a difference in the length of my hair, it is an amazing conditioner, period. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is the Stretch and Set Anti-Shrinkage Gel. I used this in the first week with my wash and go, and if you guys watch the demo video, I came back on with day 2 hair so you guys could see it. It was nice and bouncy and all that good stuff. I really enjoyed the visual look of the results on days 1, 2, and 3, but days 4, 5, 6, and 7, my hair felt really dry. It felt odd to me. And then it got to a point where it was super stiff, so when I would take it down on my pineapple, I would have to wet it to get it from being like bent up in the pineapple shape. So for those reasons, I did not use this as a styler anymore in my routine. I only used this one the first week. I am not crazy about it. I will try it on my other two children, on my 2 children, and I'll determine whether or not I like it on their hair type and texture. But as for me and my hair, and right now, I will not be repurchasing this unless something changes when I use it again, and if that happens, I will update you guys. But this one is a no-go for me. The next thing is this growth accelerator. I use this on my scalp all over just when I shampooed, and I use this on my daughter's edges. I did notice a difference in her edges. Nothing extremely significant, but it did help. So I'm going to continue to use this on her for an extended period of time, and I will update you guys on this at a later date. But as for right now, I'm going to continue to use it, and I will determine whether or not it is a product I will repurchase after the continued use of it. I use it all over my head, so it will be included in, you know, my measurement results. But specifically for someone who has issues with growth, I'm using this for her, so I will let you know if it makes a difference over time. The last thing was the hair growth vitamins. I like these. It didn't make me break out any bad. Like, I have a bump right here, and I have like 1 or 2 on my forehead, but I've also run out of my Burt's Bees acne solution, and I typically get 1 to 2 mild breakouts a month, so I didn't get any of like the cystic acne or the extreme crazy results that I've heard other people get from other hair growth vitamins. Now, whether or not they work remains to be seen, but as far as them having a negative effect on me, no, that didn't happen. So I'm going to measure my hair, and then we will compare them, and then I will conclude my review. Alright, so I have been out in the Alabama weather with the humidity and the mist and rain. Our weather ain't loyal. It don't care nothing about my hair. It still looks okay. So I'm going to do these measurements. I will insert the final measurements from my previous video so you don't have to revisit it. But if you haven't watched it, the link is down below. So the front of my head measured 9 3/4. So again, we said a third of an inch a month is what I average. So front of my hair should be about 10 and a little bit over 10, not quite like 10 1/4. So somewhere between 10 and 10 1/4 if it grew the third of an inch that it typically grows, right? Okay. Okay, so this, according to this, I am still about 9 1/2. So I actually may have lost a little bit of hair right there in the front. Okay. The second measurement was above my ear, and that was 11 1/2 inches. So let's come over here. Alright, now I am right at 12 inches on the side over here. So it grew about a half an inch. Let's see, the very back was 10 inches. And back here, I'm a little over 11, maybe like 11 1/2. So the back of my hair grew 1 1/2 inches. And then I measured behind my ear. So that was like about in this range. These little pieces of hair right here. And it was 12 1/4. And we are at 13. So that one grew about 3/4 of an inch. So all that being said to say, I think that Regrow Naturals does work. Obviously my hair grows faster in some areas than in others, which is pretty typical for hair growth. I know that the back of your hair typically grows faster than the front, which is why when you shave the back of your head, you do that so that it can grow more evenly, which is why people with taper cuts have these awesome layers. I'm pretty impressed overall. For the parts that did grow, because the front of my hair did not grow at all, but for the rest of it, it grew more than the third of an inch that my hair typically grows. So I am super impressed. It's pretty inexpensive. They have amazing sales. If you are not following them on Instagram, you should do so at Regro Naturals. They're always advertising sales. I think now it's like buy 2 get 1 free. It's in beauty supply stores also, but you can't get those good deals in the beauty supply stores. But just go check them out. I'm impressed. I don't know if you are. I don't know if you're convinced, but I am. And I think because I can compare it to that third of an inch that I know my hair grew since I had my color, I think it's a great jumping off point so that you guys can see it's not just because my hair grows fast. Like, it does grow fast, but it grew even faster in this month. So with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope this has been helpful to someone. Make sure you follow Regro Naturals on Instagram and check out their website. I will link that down below. Until the next time, y'all be good. See ya.